All right. And we are live for another episode of Mando Talk. So, my co-host today will be Lainey Byers from the Lainey Byers channel. How you doing, Lainey?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you for covering. So, Andrea, unfortunately, is running around Disney right now, probably having the time of her life. So, we'll hold it down here while she's over there with the mouse.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so on this episode, guys, we will be talking Mandalorian Chapter 18. So we have a couple guests we're gonna bring in as well. So it's gonna be stacked today. So we got Noah. What's up, Noah?
What is up, guys? Thank you for the round of applause.
And we got Tiara. What's up, Tiara?
What up?
All right. So before we get into everyone's thoughts and feelings on that amazing episode, let's take a look at the chat. So we had some people in here earlier. So some dork, this was at 4:30 a.m. Damn.
Okay.
So Grogu tamed the Rancor in Book of Boba Fett. Do with that however you wish. Well, yeah, he did, but I don't think he'll be taming the big surprise of this episode. I mean, it's possible, but
could
he could. We'll see. Hold on, I gotta get him facing right. There we go. All right, we got Patrick in the building. Let's go. What's up,
Hey,
Patrick? SPCA, my dude. Can't wait to talk on Saturday. Yes. What's up, man? How you doing? Danny Fandom's in the building. Howdy, everyone.
Hey, Danny.
Probably skipping class again,
Yes.
but he knows. He knows. And then we got Big Country. What's up? Hello. How you doing? How you doing? All right. So, what did everybody think of that episode yesterday? What do you guys? Did you guys like it? Not like it? What do you think?
So good. It was so good.
It was like last week was already really good, and then we got to step up this week. And like, if it's already this good, I can't imagine what the like really, really good episodes are going to be like.
Yeah.
Like, God, it's only going to be crazier.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I enjoyed it a lot. It was dope. I was glad we got to see the Darksaber. But like when Din like took it out and was wielding it, I'm like, bro, like what are you doing? Like, how long have you had this thing? You still couldn't really figure it out.
It's like Thor's hammer with him, man.
Yeah, like if you can't use it, then like sell it or trade it to a Jedi. Do something with it. Like, don't just like have it.
Yeah.
So it was nice seeing it, but I think earlier in the episode, like when he dropped it and like Bo was coming, I called it that she's gonna pick it up and use it. And when Bo was over there and when she grabbed it and started wielding it, she took her shield out and she was like so smooth and natural with it. I felt like I was watching Clone Wars right there in that moment, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
She knew exactly what she was doing.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
She was so smooth with it. It was like ridiculous.
It made him look so bad too, and they purposefully did that. Like they showed us how hard it is for Din to wield it, and then showed how easy it is for Bo-Katan to wield it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, she did it like it was nothing. It was crazy. So that was dope. I loved when Din got caught and he was like, "Go to Bo-Katan," and he just jumps into the thing, presses the button, and it's like a wild go-kart.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It gave me like Yoda Attack of the Clones flashbacks.
Yeah.
Jumping around fighting Count Dooku, which was
definitely
sick. It's like we're starting to get a little bit more personality out of Grogu, so it's sick.
Yeah, I thought this episode was so huge for Grogu, even from the very beginning when the Mando was like telling him you have to navigate and this is where this planet is and this is where this planet is, and then it paid off later when he was going. Like we can see that Grogu actually does understand what Mando's saying and he does learn from him, which is really cool to see, because I feel like for a while it was like, does he understand what he's saying, but now we can actually see that he's understanding what's going on and everything. And in this episode, Grogu was not helpless. So, and that's kind of like the first time we've seen him not be completely helpless in a like dire situation. So I thought it was really cool that we got to see him. And I really thought he was going to go over there and save Mando. I really thought he was about to do that, but
Grogu picks up the Darksaber, everybody loses their minds.
That would have broke the
internet. He's the chosen one!
Yeah. But
I'm like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, but exactly like you said, Lainey, like he was learning because when he flipped into the N1 and he pointed to the map, like take me there.
Yes.
I was like, oh, he like legit like learned and he knew what he was saying,
Mhm.
which is so wild.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really cool that we got to see that he's literally learning a lot from Mando, and we're actually seeing it pay off now. And does Grogu like feels older, like more mature after he's trained with Luke? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like he's literally still just like baby, but I don't
We
know.
still-
In
and we
this
saw him-
episode, he was so much more.
We
Yeah.
saw him force push. What are they called? Alamites?
Alamites?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alamites.
They saw him force
yeah.
push that one from the trailer, which was sick. And then the whole time he was just giving Bo-Katan a look like, I don't trust you. Like something about that vibe.
He's definitely more expressive. I think that's what makes him feel so much older. Because
Exactly,
before he's like more timid and like a little bit shy too, but he's like opening up not only to like Din, but to the audience too. Like we're seeing a little bit more of his expression.
And it's not like too much either. Like you still saw him kind of like nervous earlier in the episode when the kind of disappeared, but then he also had, like you said, like more expression. So it was kind of like a good give and take balance.
All right, the chat is on fire right now. So Robbie Galactic, Facto, hey, I'm so excited to listen to discussions. Yes, thank you for joining. We got Brooke. The Bo-Katan action sequences were my favorite parts of the episode. She stole it. She stole the episode.
She went off.
Oh yeah.
And if she's like this more the whole season, like the Mandalorian show is gonna be about her. Like it's her because she just crushed it. We got Ken O.B. Hello there. Anyway, how's everyone's day? Good. How you doing, Brooke?
Love the Mario profile.
Yes. Hypercliff in the building. What's up, bro? Can't stay. Got to go to sleep for school, but have a great night. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in. Much better than the first one. Yeah, I liked it better than the first one, too.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Even though we saw a lot less, it just was like more meaningful. Also, episode was great. Yes, it was. I hope they can keep up this kind of quality for the remaining episodes. I think they are. I thought the whole season was going to be getting to Mandalore, not in the next episode. And like, what?
Yeah.
So what the heck's going to happen for like 6 more episodes? I think we're
bigger.
Yeah, we're in for a wild ride. Hey, friends, can't stay. I haven't seen this episode yet. Love y'all. Oh, there she is, the Disney park fanatic.
Lucky girl.
I know. Thank you.
Loves your room light. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So Ken O.B., I love how Grogu is starting to speak with his
babble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they're teasing him talking.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. For sure.
The last word of this season is going to be his first word. It's going to be something stupid. And then there's going to be us on that cliffhanger.
Great.
Filoni, they asked Filoni in an interview if he's going to talk. And I think he was like, yeah, probably soon. So I think like this season he's gonna talk.
Why would he say that?
He'll do that.
Yeah. Filoni doesn't care. He's so like he just whatever. He wants to just get it over with.
Because people are gonna love it anyway, so it's just like whatever.
All right, JT Lovecraft. I know, bro did not just call Grogu the chosen one. Face palms ultra hard.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I said if you picked up the Darksaber, everyone would lose their minds.
They're gonna come for you.
But you know what? Now he is the chosen one. He's gonna be the face of Disney Star Wars for the next 20 years.
All right, Robbie Galactic with the $5 super chat. Thank you, appreciate that.
Ooh.
Jumping ahead a little, but Din was defeated by the creature. Then Bo defeated the creature. Does that count as her winning the Darksaber in combat? I mean, I saw some people talking about that. Technically, kind of.
Listen, I was
it's a technicality.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the rules are you actually have to fight with the Darksaber for the Darksaber to change hands.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But that whole scene kind of confused me because when he sank that fast, I was like, okay, so the creature had to have pulled him down. And so I feel like some people think it was like, well, the weight of his armor, but I was like, he's not stupid. He literally swam in the water like in season 2 or whatever when he was, you guys know. But like but then when she was swimming back up past the mythosaur, it was like he didn't even know they were there. And why did it not attack her? I don't know. I was a little bit confused. I
thought about that too. So at first I was like, wait, just use your jet. And then I was like, oh wait, he took his jetpack off.
Yeah.
Then I was like, maybe he just missed the step and didn't realize there was only one more step, and then he went deep. But then he plummeted and he was out cold. So and he got down there fast.
Yeah, so he dragged the Mythosaur, dragged him down, and then left him there and was like, okay.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
So that was a little weird, but I don't know, I guess we'll get answers hopefully.
I think it'll get explained in the next episode because it was just too weird how he just fell, and then that Mythosaur looked like he was just sleeping, taking a nap.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Next episode's probably going to start hot. I'm sure we'll talk about it because we have more to talk about this episode. But next week's is probably just going to get right into it.
Yeah.
It's going to be
I got some stuff for next week. I'll bring up in a little bit for sure. But
right, cool.
But no, yeah, Robbie. That's what I kind of was thinking that too. But
maybe it has to be an official combat. It has to be staged.
I think so too. I think they actually have to. You know how it was in Book of Boba Fett when she literally was like, do you accept this challenge? I know it wasn't like that with him and Moff Gideon, but there was a one-on-one. They had a standoff for a second. He whipped out the Darksaber, and it was okay, here we go.
Well, even in Rebels with Sabine too, I forget who she fought against when she went back to her homeworld. What was his name?
I think was it Gar Saxon?
Yeah, I think it was. Wasn't it Gar Saxon, or wasn't it a Vizsla? It was one of the Vizslas, wasn't it?
Maybe it's pre-Vizsla.
I don't remember the name, but it was an official.
I think it was pre-Vizsla.
Pre-Vizsla. Okay, yeah.
Well,
somebody in the chat, let us know.
Yeah.
Pre-Vizsla. Okay.
All right, so JT, it's a relief now to see Bo is not a side character anymore. I never thought she was. To me, she was maybe kind of in the Mando show, but she was always a main character in Clone Wars and Rebels. That's the teen sister right there.
She's tying everything together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Everything. Can we talk about what was under the water? So that was my favorite part of the episode. And I just posted on YouTube shorts and Instagram reels my reaction to that specific part. Because I was just shocked. Shocked.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see it. I thought they were extinct, but I was so happy. And I'm calling it now. She's going to be riding that thing at the end of the season and going nuts.
And we're in episode 2. I thought that'd be a huge reveal at the end of the season, but this is episode 2. It's crazy.
Dude, literally from the second Grogu left to go get Bo, I was sitting on the edge of my seat because the whole time also I felt I was we can't trust Bo. I feel like she's gonna attack Mando or something because she wants the Darksaber. So I was waiting for her to do something that obviously never happened because it looks like they might end up being on the same side of some grander story, but. That was another thing I was thinking of that whole second half of the episode. I was I feel like she's gonna turn in a sense, but then again, it felt too early to do it. I'm this isn't gonna happen in episode 2. So
But what about Din? Do we think that Din is gonna ride the Mythosaur, tame it?
I think Din is literally the Mandalorian chosen one.
You think? I just think
I don't think Din cares.
I think he's just chilling.
No, I think he's gonna care though. I think he's going to care more. By the end of the season. I don't know. When I was watching the trailer and there were those scenes of him in front of all those other Mandalorians behind him, and it just literally looked like he was leading them, you know? So I feel like he's going to, not on purpose, but fall into this role of leadership, and then people are going to start looking to him, and then he's going to be like, oh crap, I guess this is where I am now, and this is what I'm going to have to be now. I don't know.
Are we doing major predictions right now, or are we saving them for
I'm sorry.
I just this before I all right, screw it. Well, somebody's gonna end up riding that Mythosaur, right?
Yeah,
and I'm thinking that it might be Bo, and then that might trump the fact that Din's got the Darksaber, and everyone's just gonna be like, well, yeah, you got that, but she's riding that gigantic creature, so I feel like that kind of outrules the other. And then she might end up leading, or they might co-lead in a sense. I don't know if that really makes sense, but
I don't know. Before he was going in the water, she was kind of looking at him with some thirsty eyes. Almost, it looked like.
I
thought it was respect.
I don't know. Think it was.
It was inspiration. She was so depressed in her chair, just sitting down for days, And so she sees Din super. Into their culture. Yeah, it was just
I don't need a Din Bo love story. I'm good.
It's gonna be Mambo.
She is old. Okay.
Yeah, was she 50?
She has to be
50.
so old.
She's 50.
For the benefit of the story, I'm like, okay, maybe they age differently because they're Mandalorians. But like, listen, Din was literally a child in the Clone Wars, obviously because of that flashback, and she was a woman the whole time. She's a whole woman. So she, even though it looks like they're the same age, she's so old. She's actually so old.
I don't think she's that old. They just interviewed her recently, and they asked her about the age thing, and she said that in Clone Wars, she was basically a teenager. So if she was a teenager in
who's changing canon?
No way.
Hey, that's from Katie Sackhoff.
She was like 50.
That's Disney. Disney changed that canon.
I trust her, so
I'll
find that and I'll send it to you later. But
she's probably correct, but I feel like wasn't always the case.
No, that
probably
was not.
No,
like her info's like definitely correct. Like what's she, like 30 now in Mando?
They just made that up like this season. They're like, actually, we should probably say she was a teenager in the Clone Wars.
So they gave her the new wig. They were like, makes it look her a little freshen her up a little bit.
All right,
the wig looks so much better, actually. Sorry.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it
so
does.
much
yeah,
better.
It looks so
looks
much
more
better.
natural.
Yeah. Patrick said, my theory is that Grogu is the Mandalorian the story is about. I agree. He'll rise to become the next Mandalore. He'll tame the mythosaur like Tar Vizsla. I just want Grogu to get armor and a lightsaber and just to talk and just jump around like Yoda fighting.
That's
bad.
Very realistic right there. Grogu riding that mythosaur.
Yeah. It would be hilarious though, because he would just be like, wee, like little Grogu like on there. It just would look too funny.
Bo would really be pissed.
This is not gonna happen. Danny, stop that.
Oh my god.
Chris Pratt, no.
Oh my
stop.
God.
Stop. No.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting though. Like, who's gonna voice this guy when he starts talking? That's gonna be kind of weird.
Like, is he gonna have an old man voice? Or
I don't want him to have an old man voice. No, thank you. No,
Wouldn't that be so funny though? I know. I wouldn't be able to take him seriously.
No.
They need to was the guy who voiced Yoda in Clone Wars like old, or was he like around the same age as everybody else? Because if that's the case, get that same guy, change up the voice a little bit.
Yeah, I think he was the older guy.
The original voice of Yoda from the Clone Wars, I think he passed away actually. I'm pretty sure he passed away because in what's it called? Tales of the Jedi, you know how Yoda made some appearances in it, but he never actually spoke, and I think that was kind of like their thing, was like in respect of him. Yeah. So I don't know if that would be possible.
Well,
obviously they have to have someone else voice him, but yeah.
Gotcha. So didn't the creature kind of catch Mando off guard and sort of had an unfair advantage, while the Darksaber must be won fair and square? Just a speculation. Yeah. No, for sure.
That creature was awesome.
Isaac Kuo says he sank that fast because the Darksaber literally weighs heavily upon him. I mean,
he took all his weapons off, though.
Yeah, he took it off.
Oh, he took it off. Okay, yeah.
And the jetpack too, because that was my first thing. Like, oh wait, just use the jetpack to save yourself. Then I was like, oh wait, he took it off.
I was like, why is he unconscious? I don't.
It's just a fall, but like I don't know.
Yeah. But seriously, I think he just bonked his head on the ledge, and he probably didn't see anything on the way down. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like he went down like super fast. Like,
he did, like really fast.
You know? Like, wouldn't you like float up if he popped his head?
Yeah.
Just lifeless body.
Yeah.
Mythosaur theory, it only focused on Din because he was worthy. Just to think how many Mandalorians have been space baptized in the mines, and that thing is still alive in there. I mean, maybe space baptized. Hello there. What's up, Isaac? How you doing? Tony, congrats on 1,500 subs, man. Thank you. I hit that today. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. No, Gar Saxon was defeated by Sabine.
It was Gar Saxon.
Maul defeated Pre Vizsla.
Okay.
Oh,
because Maul literally beheaded Pre Vizsla. I'm pretty sure to get the Darksaber. Yeah. So I knew it had to be Gar Saxon because Gar Saxon fought with Maul at the end of Clone Wars, so he was like the main one that was still alive. So I figured it was him. Yeah.
Oh, isn't he the one who was like, we need more reinforcements or whatever? Yes. And then Darth Maul's like, die with like dignity or something. Or
he's the one that had like the crazy Maul helmet.
The Mandalorian. Yeah. Bo is greater than Din. She sure was in that episode. Yes, she was.
Hot topic.
Yeah. I hope Din goes back to bounty hunting and Bo leads Mandalore and Grogu does some Jedi stuff. That's what I would like too.
I don't know. I feel like Din is made for more, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like he's literally made for more because they literally did the whole thing with Bo-Katan. They did the whole thing. And because she had the darksaber, they literally nuked Mandalore. So are we really going to do all that again? Like, because if that was the case, then why didn't she challenge Din and take the darksaber back? You know what I mean? I don't get why they haven't fought yet. I don't know if she just like.
That's why I was like on the edge of my seat, like I said. So I was like, I feel like something's coming, but at the same time, it's too early for her to like in the season just stab him in the back, unless something bigger was coming. But I was just like, I don't understand. What is this comment on the screen right now?
Bo was liking Din in that wet pass car. Yeah, I'm telling you,
he was looking shiny though.
Okay.
He was looking shiny.
What's going on?
Look, see, everyone says it in the chat. Din and Bo are going to get together.
No,
and I'm all for it.
I'd be so against that for so many
reasons. Me too.
They're gonna be the perfect fan.
You know what, Tony? You know what your next merch shirt is, right?
Oh,
it's a Din and Bo shirt.
Yeah.
So would it be Ben or Doe?
It could be that or Manbo.
Manbo.
I like Bo. Manbo.
Yeah.
I like
There's
Manbo.
So many. Katie Sackhoff said Bo-Katan is 47 to 51. Hey, that's fine. That's perfect.
I mean, that's fine. And no, that is not old. I will retract that. That is not an old age. It's not old.
It's not old.
I literally thought she was at least 30s. I thought she was at least in her 30s.
She rocks it well. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, she's amazing.
Bo, the hottest 50-year-old I've ever seen. See?
Hey, we don't judge here, dude.
I'd audition to voice Grogu. Bring it on.
Oh my gosh. People are really loving Bo, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the wig.
I think Isaac calls her Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan.
Dude, the merch ideas that you're getting right now. If you don't capitalize, dude, I'm telling you.
I know. Tom Kane is still alive. He's still recovering from a stroke after some years. So he's taking a break from Yoda as a whole. Gotcha.
I wasn't sure if he passed away. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to like retire from it. That's what it was. Yeah. Grogu is going to speak normal like Yaddle. Maybe he'll be monotone like Din. Yeah, I think he's going to speak like Yaddle because they said that Yoda only spoke that way in honor of his master. Exactly. Yeah. So yes. I don't know what that yes is to, Isaac, but yes, I agree. I'm good, Tony. I'm in study period at school right now. Man, everyone's always in class when they're on my lives. This is, hey, it is what it is.
This feel like everyone's taking my route in school. What are you guys doing, man? Just hit the books, guys. What are you doing? Oh my God.
All right, Ryan, did anyone else think that weird droid creature looked like the scrap guys from Force Unleashed? That thing was weird. It gave off like Grievous vibes. It gave off it was just super weird.
The like back of it with those like talon things on it, or like all the spikes kind of looked like all the the Geonosis creatures, whatever they were from the Geonosis. Like, I don't know what they're called, but
what was he extracting from Din?
That's what I want to know. Was he literally taking his blood? What was he doing?
It looked clear though, like he was separating it.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, there was like a bunch of like helmets sitting around, so I assume like this creature's done it before, and maybe he's sucking the blood to keep his eye and brain alive, or whatever's left of that thing.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, maybe they need that to survive or something. Yeah, I don't know.
What were those rumors about it being like remnants of General Grievous? I saw some stuff, like it was just very brief, but I don't even know if that's true. Like how?
No, I think people just like said that. Oh, it reminded them of Grievous. I don't think it was like anything Grievous related. Yeah. Din was an amazing bounty hunter. I think Bo has learned from her mistakes. Yeah, you saw how depressed she was in her castle. Super depressed.
She just sit there all day, just looking at the walls.
Yeah, like nobody.
What? She never left the chair. She was there
for the last 2 years. While Grogu was with Luke, she was just.
Yeah. Anyone thinking Grogu taming the Rancor in book? Oh yeah, we read this before. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, we'll see. Someone's gonna be taming that mythosaur by the end of the season, for sure. No, Bodin.
People want it.
Imagine how cute baby Din Bo helmet will be.
That's the shirt design. You design the helmet and then write it underneath.
What up, Meepy Muffin? 21 minutes late, but I'm here. Welcome. Better late than never. What's up, Donovan? Hey, everyone. Ryan, yes, 100%. And no, not Grievous. I kept hearing that the Junk Warrior Scrap Guardians not only had a similar build of metal, but they both had electric cattle prod style staffs. Yeah, that prod thing kind of reminds me of for sure. I hate school. I have 3 assignments due from today until next Monday, but would much rather watch this. What is school gonna get me? But yeah, I do my schoolwork, but yeah, I hate it here.
I ain't judging, bro.
Yeah. Was it liquefying the Beskar?
I don't think so because it was hurting him.
Yeah,
it was literally like hurting him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was literally groaning as it was happening. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was. That crab thing mech he was driving also made a Junk Titan arms sound. That's weird. General Grievous eyeball thing is a failed clone of Palpatine that only cloned his eyeball. He's the next big thing.
You just let it loose.
Yeah, he just discarded it on Mandalorian.
All right, so when Bo was flying into Mandalore, the whole time she's like, man, it used to look better than this. I was waiting for a flashback at like 3 different times to flashback to like live action Mandalore from Clone Wars or like flashback to her and Satine. Like when she was talking about the royal family, like why didn't she say my sister Satine? Like I was waiting for that and nothing, man.
Maybe we'll get that still.
Yeah, I think it's just really painful for her because, like, she was pretty quiet in that pan when she's standing above, like, the ruins. Like, she's just, like, contemplating. So I think it's just super painful for her to see it. And then, like, Din kind of mentions it, too. Like, it must be, like, really hard to see, like, this world like this, basically.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool hearing Bo-Katan talk about her dad because we never got anything like that. Yeah, we never got anything like that because I kind of wondered, like, so how were Satine and Bo-Katan's parents? Why are Satine and Bo-Katan not together? They're not living together. I don't know. It was just like cool hearing her talk about her dad and how he died fighting for Mandalore. And when Mando was like, "This is the way," I was like,
any means necessary. That's what his mentality was. Like, oh Jesus, Din, relax.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
And Bo just looked at him, and that's where you're saying she got the eyes. I think it was just some respect.
Yeah. When he said this is the way, she was like,
"She's like, how you doing?"
Yeah.
So you're muted.
Stop.
Bam. All right. So Isaac, bro, I know, right? Yep. Meepy, I'll watch the replay for all channels. Show support. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I thought we were gonna get a flashback. Yeah, for sure. Dre, thoughts? Much respect. What up, Dre? The Mandalorian in the building. Oh, the minute she did that, I'm like, that's gonna be a Funko Pop. I need it right away. Bo-Katan with the shield and the Darksaber. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
So cool. I was literally saying flashback Satine. I know.
Live action Satine would blow my mind.
It would break the internet. It like half the people would love it, and the other half would be like, "Who is Satine?" But like we would appreciate it. Yeah. Everyone has Grogu plushies. Yeah. Except Noah. His is behind his head directly on that shelf.
What was the slander one around here? He's back there. It's back there. I had more Grogu pops, but it's too many. They all look the same, so I cut it down to one.
Yeah.
I could go get my dog's Yoda toy, but it's all the way over there.
Shout out to Isaac for the $10 Australian super sticker. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's London money.
Oh yeah, that's all going to Celebration. Okay, but serious question: what if Grogu had a 50-year-old dad bod? Technically, he does. He's 50-year-old. I mean, look at him. Look at this floppy guy. You guys want to see?
Luke had him hitting the waist the last 2 years.
Oh my lord!
Looks like an alien.
Well, he is.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, but like a little creepy one.
What up, Chris? The nerd dad in the building. Bo-Katan held the Darksaber and wanted to Din. This is how you use it. No, exactly. Like
I like when she went under the creature thing and just sliced it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Like no issue at all.
So
she was
dope.
showing off. She knew he was watching.
Haha, let's go. Yes. Ah, my eyes.
Grogu's always there watching with his eyes like this.
All right, so what else from the episode? Was there anything in the episode that you guys like didn't like?
Not one thing I can think of, honestly.
I when we initially started going back to Tatooine, I was like, please, can we not go there for like 2 seconds?
Fair.
Yeah, I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But then they
Yeah.
picked it up. Obviously, he was there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But I was like,
We're
why?
there
What are
too
we
often.
doing? And
Yeah.
I was a little bit like confused that we spent so much time talking about rebuilding IG, and I feel like they're still eventually going to do that. But then he was like, okay, I'll just take that then, and then went off to Mandalore. And I was like, wait, why did we do that in the first episode? I don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The R5 thing was pretty cool. And yeah, I think they're still, I don't think they would have laid the groundwork for rebuilding IG if they weren't going to follow up on it.
I think it'll still happen, yeah.
Like when they really need him for like a bigger issue, maybe at the end of the season or something, like a big fight, and Mando needs more muscle, then maybe they'll finally rebuild him. But I don't know.
The big
R5
reveal is
thing is
actually
cool.
IG.
Oh.
The big reveal, it's going to be IG actually eventually.
IG.
We know how to top Luke.
Yeah.
IG.
It's IG-11, he's back.
So Din could rule as king with the Darksaber and Bo as queen with the Mystosaur. That would be a power couple. Like you ain't messing with that.
I'm throwing over it now. Why don't we do this?
But still, Din can't freaking wield the Darksaber, man. He could barely hold it. Like it's
He
kind
needs
of embarrassing.
training.
He
But
does.
who's going to be showing him?
Ahsoka.
Ezra, Cal Kestis.
I feel like it could be both.
Everybody.
Yes.
Oh, could
It
be
could be
both.
Bo-Katan.
She did wield it, yeah. So
Yeah.
it could.
Maybe
be.
she's just gonna let the ego off. She's just gonna be like, you know what, that's yours, and then she'll train him.
Let me help you out. Yeah.
Yeah. Batmando in the building. What's up, man? Hello there.
It's like the custom drawing.
So Isaac said you see IGN's review. Yeah, they gave this episode a 5 out of 10 because it was dark and because it was visually dark and gloomy. It was fine.
IGN needs to turn the
I
brightness up.
thought that was the purpose of that, to be like a horror kind of creepy setting.
They were underground, IGN.
I know.
Yeah, come on.
Burnt to smithereens. Turn the brightness up on your monitor. I don't know what to tell you.
The mines of Mandalore. It was in the mines. Like, come on, IGN, you suck. Can we talk about Peli speaking Jawa? Yo, she spoke it scary fluently, and I think it was really her saying it. She's been practicing.
I loved it. But she did it in Book of Boba Fett, and I was like, oh, all right. She's just spitting it out there. And then she said she dated one, and I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
She knows.
Always got to throw a little something spicy in these shows, dude.
Like, ooh.
They're going to rebuild IG for Grogu to sit in, kind of like how the humans get around with avatars and Avatar. Yeah, I heard that too. It's going to be like a suit. Yeah, it's like a Hulkbuster for Grogu, supposedly.
I think that would be not great, but that's just
yeah. When I heard that leak a while ago, I'm like, it sounds weird, but I trust John and Dave that it'll look cool, and it'll probably be a crazy scene where Grogu's just in him, and he's just like boom, 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 killing a bunch of people. It'll probably be something crazy.
It'll probably only be for the one fight or scene, whatever they need it for. So
just
as long as it looks cool. But
Lainey, you want Grogu to get hurt? Come on, he's still little.
I just I know this is Star Wars and the entire show is unrealistic, but I feel like, can you imagine
that would never happen.
Yeah, his arms are this long, and you think he's gonna lift up the droid arms?
He's just gonna be holding. It's gonna be like a remote control, and he's gonna be controlling the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when he's finally gonna talk.
No thanks. Yeah.
So Chris said, if Mando were to rebuild IG, how is IG supposed to fit in the N1? That's all I thought about the entire episode. Yeah, that's true.
Plot armor.
Do
We
you
just don't
guys
think about it.
remember when they first landed and Din was like, "Okay, go to your pod," and then Grogu just went down into the ship. He didn't show up in the back because R5 was still there. So, well, he wasn't still there, but he didn't pop back up in the back. So I think there's an area, obviously, because he keeps crawling back and forth. Maybe there's a cargo area because
small one.
Yeah. I mean, Din has stuff. It has to go somewhere, you know.
He don't got not much anymore, man. Once that Razor Crest blew up, he was like, "I got the clothes on my back. That's it."
What stuff does Din have?
I don't know.
It's
You
all on
think he
him.
wears the jetpack in there?
That's
I don't know. He has to have something. Where's the food go?
He just lifted his helmet up, drank the soup, he was back to normal. Nobody saw a thing.
He lives off the dew of the earth. Okay, that's
Off the land.
He just,
Living
yeah,
off
just
the
breathes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Isaac Kuo says, bear in mind that Din has only seen one Jedi using a single lightsaber in combat for like 2 minutes that one time. That's true. Even if Bo hasn't been formally trained, she's seen how they're used by the experts. Yeah. She's seen it a lot in the good old Clone Wars.
Ahsoka, like they were riding around together.
Yeah. Yep. Just stick his head in the droid spot. I think that's for Grogu in IG-11. Like
That's all it is, just his head popping out.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Eddie says, some say Tiara becomes Grogu when she puts on her Grogu blanket. Confirmed.
That's awesome.
Spoiler confirmed.
IGN can suck it. Yes. Batmando. Yes. We got Cam in the building. What up, Cam? Do you think we'll see Mandalore start to be rebuilt in the season? Originally, I would have said no, but as fast as they went in 2 episodes, I mean, it could be back to normal by the end of the season. Like how quick they're going.
And if they don't rebuild it, they might just find another planet to like
and make it Mandalore.
Yeah.
This episode was darker than going into a hot topic. That's true.
Did you guys see some people like not complaining, but like confused as to why Din called to Grogu to go get Bo instead of Boba Fett? And I was like, well,
why would you complain about that? Bo is right there.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, Boba's all the way over there. You're going for the closer option. I didn't even like that was immediate in my head. Some people
and
why
Bo
did he
would know where to go.
Exactly. He doesn't have to explain anything. People are like, why didn't you go get Boba Fett? I'm like, they just told you that Bo-Katan's like right next door as they were arriving. So all she has to do is walk across the street. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So Meepy says, by the way, can we make a legal agreement that Noah should not ever flip coin and take away his Uno reverse card? P.S. Joke from Noah playing Battlefront 2. Watch his stream. What's going on, Noah?
Yeah, so I think Lainey was watching. And I was like, all right, what are we going to do? We going to do Rebellion? I think it was for Supremacy. We're going to do Rebellion or are we going to do Republic? And it was a little late. I was tired. I worked. I went to the gym. I was tired. So I was like, all right, in the chat. Or I'm going to flip a coin. Got a quarter out of my wallet. I was like, I don't remember the exact whatever. But I was like, heads for Republic, B for Rebellion. Because I was tired. And I didn't even realize till like a minute later. And then they called me out in the chat. And I was just
awesome.
like, I'll tell you guys, I think I just ended up choosing myself anyway. We disregarded the flip.
I was like, heads or B, heads or B.
Heads or B.
So I don't respect from that one. I don't respect any Jedi to cheat and use a mech. You literally have telekinesis. By the way, I'm in Lainey's stream. Okay.
Oh
yeah. Lainey's face tells you how she feels about the IG leak. Yes. She looked upset.
I was like this. While you guys are talking about it,
disgusted.
I can't hide it. Hide it.
After the stream, I'm going to send you every article and leak I've seen about it just to...
No.
Pull them up.
So Grogu's Iron Man? I don't think so.
Hey, everyone. Sorry I can't hang out this evening, but I'll watch the replay. Have fun. Thank you, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Poor Andrea can't even relate to all the Clone Wars nuggets from this episode. I know. Her and a lot of people who haven't seen it, they just don't realize, like, they are missing out, but like it just enhances all this stuff so much more. So like everything hits harder, especially like in season 2, like when we saw Bo live action, then Ahsoka live action. Like it's just it was just super good. Good. It wasn't as dark as that damn Game of Thrones episode. Like damn, that one episode you couldn't see a damn thing. Episode 4, Coruscant and flashback episodes. Grogu and Din have to go there for whatever reason with Dr. Pershing. They walk through the Jedi Temple as that was Palpatine's new headquarters, kind of. Man. Oh, wait. So we are going to see Coruscant. Isn't there Coruscant in the trailer with Dr. Pershing?
Actually, yeah, I think so.
Oh, so we're going to get Coruscant. Ooh.
That's why we went to Mandalore so early. They were like, we got to stretch this out for these 8 episodes.
Well,
keep moving.
It kind of makes sense because like that maybe that triggers his Order 66 flashbacks if he's in Coruscant and he sees the Jedi Temple and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We need everybody on the live stream reacting to that just like this.
Oh God, I'll be crying, man. Does anyone know why the Mandalorian people never regrouped on one of the surrounding moons after the purge? Because they're all jerks and fight each other. That's why I can't.
Yeah, they all hate each other, actually.
They have different ideologies. Yeah, they have
different
perspectives. Yeah.
They're like a bunch of people from New York that think their borough is the best. So like the Bronx, Brooklyn, all that stuff. Like, no, they stay to where they.
You got your North Jersey people who think they're from New York.
Yeah, exactly. Then when they walk through a particular room, the room flashbacks start. Grogu has a sudden fright, and we get that Order 66 flashbacks. Man, Isaac is telling us a story here. Anakin is behind that door, and we see him take down the Jedis in front of Grogu. They are the Jedis Anakin is taken down in the hologram from Revenge of the Sith. Oh, there's more. Anakin takes them down and is about to take Grogu down, but Palpatine comes in and stops Anakin, saying, "We need him."
If we get Anakin and Palps, dude,
that would be. Oh,
sorry, Din. All your thunder just got stolen.
That would be so crazy.
That almost sounds too good to be true.
Rating is already 11 out of 10. Yeah. Clone Wars is a pretty long series, so it's kind of a time commitment to watch all of the episodes, but worth it. Yeah. No, for sure. It's a lot. 7 seasons, and there is a decent amount of filler, but there's a lot of juicy good stuff.
But I mean, it's only been out for like a really long time.
Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah. I'm not defending Andrea. She's slacking.
2008 it started.
But like, I get it. Like, some people can't binge, you know what I mean? And I will sit there and binge, but I get that some people can't do that. And it is a lot. It is 7 seasons is a lot.
So
they're way easier to binge though, since they're only like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So like,
well, some people can't get over the fact it's like a cartoon, like an animation. It's hard for them to get into it, but it's so much more.
I love it. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. So when are they gonna start serving that soup in Galaxy's Edge? What was it called? Pog soup?
Yeah.
Like
like in a little capsule. That's how you serve it. Like the capsule.
Saw last week that Din and Grogu were in Galaxy's Edge in Orlando, and I was like,
it just
I
started.
hope that's full time.
Yeah, no, it is. It just started. I think Callie had it first. Callie had Mando and Boba spoiled over there on the West Coast, and then we here in Florida just got Mando. We're still waiting on Boba.
Gosh,
so.
You need a little trip.
Great. Now I want to rewatch Game of Thrones. Yeah, I love Game of Thrones. I want a croissant now. I need a digital croissant. Okay.
What?
All right.
Until Dave and John show me different, Mace Windu lived and rescued Grogu. Man, Batmando, I would love that. Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Would you be more excited for Mace, Palp, or Anakin?
All of them. I'll take either
one. You got to pick one.
No.
Selfish.
So the most probably would be Mace because we already got Anakin and Kenobi. We're getting Anakin and Ahsoka, so we'll get our Anakin fix. And I think I would take Mace.
I don't want to say Rise of Skywalker ruined the Palp comeback for me because it didn't. Like if he shows up, also equally as mind blowing, but like he's probably third on the totem pole for me out of all 3 of those.
Yeah,
I'd say Mace is 1 since we know we're getting Anakin soon.
My number 1 would be Darth Maul. He has the Darksaber. He just left Ahsoka. He's mad at Palps. Like he's gonna show up, grab this guy, and dip.
Just force run out of there.
Brooke, tell that to Andrea. Yes, tell her. Tell Andrea.
What is she at? Season 2?
I think she's almost to season 3. Pog soup. I think it's just that people need to make time to binge watch these shows. Everyone's busy with stuff these days, whether it's work or school. Yeah, no, for sure. Maybe Grogu spent time at Mount Tantus after Order 66. Bad Batch is focusing on that place right now. So that could be a sick, crazy crossover because like Bad Batch, like they just went to Mount Tantus the last episode, cloning. Like, what if they kind of like interconnect and like the finale of Bad Batch kind of has to do with like the whatever episode of Mando drops that week.
That'd be crazy.
You think that's where they brought Crosshair? Since we don't really know where he was.
That's
I think so.
Yeah, no, it is.
So,
That doctor. That's the doctor at Mount Tantus. He's 100% there.
The doctor.
Oh no, yeah, that's her. That's her, 100%. He's at Mount Tantus, and they're injecting Zillabeast juice into him. I don't know. They're injecting something into him.
Juice.
Something.
Are they making him into something, or are they extracting stuff from him? Because she was like, only if you can like survive, or she said something about surviving.
I feel like they're extracting.
I don't
do
know.
Studies on the clone stuff.
I thought like initially I thought it was extracting, but I don't know.
Because he's a mutated clone. He's not like a pure clone. So like they probably want
concerned.
like yeah.
Crosshair Snoke.
Laney,
I'm just kidding.
That'd be great. No.
I'm just kidding.
Close the laptop.
No.
We're crossing the line.
So Robbie says no. Mace can remain dead. It's okay for people to remain dead.
Let him rest in peace.
Yeah, but it's not fun.
One more time. I want him half cybernetic.
Because then if Mace comes back in the Book of Boba Fett season 2, Boba could kill Mace for revenge on Jango.
But
It'd be so beautiful. I know, but I still want him to do it. Be a thug.
He'd be like, I'm not gonna change for right now though.
I saw a post about Mace returning a Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, that's been like a rumor forever.
You need an announcement for Book of Boba Fett first.
I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's celebration.
Pork soup.
Yeah, you're right.
At Chris says, I feel like when the Mythosaur emerges, Boba will show up to tame it. Yeah, with the Rancor tamer. What's that guy's name?
That dude that's in like every other
that
movie.
Dude that's in everything. Yeah, he's gonna show up and be like, the Mythosaur has feelings.
He's
just
awesome.
like he was saying about the Rancor. Yeah. Is this a W or an L ranking? Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, Phantom Menace, A New Hope, Attack of the Clones, Rogue One, Solo, Force. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Approved. W.
Now, if you did that backwards, we'd have to talk.
Oh yeah, no. Mace Windu lives. #. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. So that doctor woman looks like a grown-up Omega. Maybe she's a clone too. That doctor lady kind of looks like Omega mixed with Tech, kind of. If you like look at her, like it's kind of weird. Maybe there's something to do with her.
I didn't notice.
Yeah,
I'll have to look.
I'm thinking Quinlan Voss could have saved Grogu and started the path like we saw in Kenobi. Yeah, that's another one.
I love that idea. Yeah, I love that.
I think that'd be awesome, but the only reason I'm like leaning towards I don't think it's gonna happen is I feel like they think like the people writing this don't think that's like big enough. Even though to us it is, because we know who it is, we know the Clone Wars and all this stuff, but they might think that so many casuals or something watches Mando.
But they made a reference to him in Obi-Wan, so I mean
they did. I know.
Big,
that was a tease,
which was really cool. I never expected them to tease him.
And something in like that.
Yeah.
I thought
think it'd be awesome if that happened. That'd be super sick.
Yeah.
All right.
No
So
one would see it.
What if Mace survived but fell into the underworld of Coruscant? He was all scarred up and went into a serious coma. Someone takes him, and somehow he ends up in the Unknown Regions Ahsoka show. Hello, Mace. Hey, it's possible. But I think in the Ahsoka show, there's too many people for them to focus on. You got Ezra, you got Thrawn, the whole Rebels live-action crew.
Yeah.
Did I see some article today that Bo wasn't going to be in Ahsoka? Not that we were like banking on her being in Ahsoka. I'm just like throwing that out. Yeah,
I saw that too. I mean, it makes sense. There's already too many damn people in Ahsoka, including Anakin. Maybe Luke will be in there seeing his dad and a Force Ghost and some crazy stuff. So
yeah, it wasn't like a shock, but at the same time, I guess it was worth noting.
Yeah, Luke like a banta. Oh, that's his name, Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo in space. Machete gets around. Yeah. Yep. She sounded like Omega as well. Yeah, she kind of does a little bit. Mace, who's scarred, full of vengeance at all he's lost, would be insanely underrated villain. Oh, it's believable that he would be hiding, and Boba finding out he's alive would be a killer story for Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, it would be, but I think they made Boba soft. He's going to be like, oh, I forgive you, blah, blah, blah.
Got that little Boba Fett reference yesterday.
Yeah.
Still ruling with respect.
Maybe Crosshair is waking up in the future, and that is Omega. No, because she was in one of the earlier episodes there at Mount Tantus, so it's still the current time. I'm still hoping we see Sabine in the after credit scene this season. Yeah, I think Sabine will pop up. I have a feeling.
Sick.
All right, so I got a little bit of info for next week's episode. So the runtime was revealed. It's 56 minutes and 11 seconds.
Let's go.
The longest episode of this season, and I think it's the longest episode of all 3 Mando seasons. The next one was 52 minutes. So what do you guys think about this runtime?
That's so exciting.
It is exciting.
I'm going to assume knock it down to like 52, 51 minus credits. But still, that's freaking sick.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So, man, I got to make sure I take a huge nap before I wake up for that, because that's going to be a long reaction. And I don't think they leaked the name of the title yet, which I wish they did, so we could kind of like speculate. But it's just the runtime that came out for now. But that's going to be a big juicy boy.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's the worst part of the week when the Mando episode cuts off and you're just like,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So disappointing.
I don't know how they're going to do Ahsoka. They have so much to cover. Yeah, the Vader Ahsoka flashbacks, World Between World flashbacks, Force Ghost. Yeah. Man, that.
But it's Filoni's baby. Like, he did Tales, and that was so good. Like, I know. It's going to be great. It's his baby. So.
Ahsoka is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Reuniting the Ghost Crew, going off to find Ezra and Thrawn. That show needs to be 12 episodes. Yeah, I hope. Oh, I wonder how many episodes Ahsoka is going to be. I hope it's a lot.
I hope it's a lot too. Yeah.
I hope it's on 6 episodes or whatever. Was Kenobi 6 episodes?
Kenobi was 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wake up early to watch it before work. Yeah, for this Mando one next week. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. So, what predictions do you guys have for next week? What do you guys think we're gonna see? What's gonna happen?
Think on that for a second here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not just going to not acknowledge what Bo saw underneath the water, right? So they're probably going to, the episode will probably start with them popping out of the water and just landing there. And Bo's probably going to slap Din around a little bit to wake him up or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, he might not believe her. So he might have to go take a peek for himself. And then how they take that information elsewhere, because they're not just going to leave it, not acknowledge the fact that they saw this mythical dragon underneath the water. So their minds are going to be blown. So I got to assume that's going to be the focal point of the whole episode. Nothing having to do with, IG or anything else. Like, hey, we should probably get all the Mandos together, like, check this out. Because all that thing we thought was extinct, no, I just came face to face with it. So I got to assume that's going to be the basis of next week.
Yeah, maybe they'll talk about that, and then maybe they'll go like to the armorer to get help or to tell her that, hey, there's a freaking mythosaur here. Because other than that, I have no idea what's going to happen anymore. Because like I thought it was going to be a long process to get to Mandalore. It's done already. He already bathed in the water. So I don't know. I want to see so bad the armorer and Bo meet, and they're gonna have probably like a sassy ass like talk, like conversation, like back and forth. It's going to be like epic. I'm going to crack up if Din gets out of that water and he's like, no, that wasn't a proper bath. I fell and knocked out. I got to go back in. Like, all right, Din, come on. We get it. Yeah.
I feel like word is going to get out to the other Mandalorians that Mandalore is like survivable and, it's still there and they can actually, I just don't know how they would go about rebuilding it. But yeah, I think that we're going to start seeing more and more Mandalorians.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how they regroup, because I feel like once Din comes to, they're going to have like maybe a small argument on like how they're going to go about getting the word out. Like, do they go to the armorer first? Does Bo collect her peeps? Like, what's going to happen in terms of that? So I'm interested to see how they're going to organize that.
Yeah, no, for
maybe
sure.
They'll both get their respective groups and be like, we'll meet back up here on Mandalore.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you doing here? No, what are you doing here? And then, I don't know, they'll be like some big conversation. I don't know.
Well, after this episode, the week after that, the fourth one, is the Filoni one. So the Filoni one is where we would either see Ahsoka or maybe Sabine. So
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Sabine.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Mandalorian said that runtime has me hyped, especially if they keep the same pace from last episode. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
It picked up real quick.
Mando, we've been talking about you the whole episode. The Mandalorian said, sorry I missed this one. I had a lot of homework. I'll watch the replay. Bo is going to help Din with proving he's a Mandalorian. Pedro is killing it as Din and Joel. We just need him in a Marvel project next. Yeah, this man is just killing everything he touches. The world.
Yeah.
I predict that Mando and Bo-Katan make Grogu hide in the shit while they go ...
Please.
This is a PG show.
Back up.
Din forgot to attach his GoPro for the proof he went into the living waters.
That is funny.
Yeah.
She comes back.
How will she even know?
I took a bath.
Yeah.
I know. It's a wet. You can't tell.
So, before we end it, what do you guys rate this episode out of 10?
8. Only because I feel like it's going to get better, so I feel like I can't rate a 9 or 10 yet, because that'd be unfair to what's even going to be better. So I'm going to go a solid 8.
I do too.
Yeah, I think 8 is really, it's really good,
Yeah, I gave it an 8. I think the last episode I gave it like 7.5/8 out of 10, but this one is a solid 8. So yeah, I think I can't wait till we get to those episodes that are like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. It's gonna get crazy. So
they're gonna hit.
Both episodes so far have like not waste any time. Like how whoever was talking about the pace, like it's been super. Just like the first episode, we went to a couple different planets, set up a couple different storylines for the whole season, and then this one just did not waste any time. Right to Mandalore.
Boom, we're on Mandalore.
Yeah, after the Tatooine thing, and then went right there, and it was just like boom, boom, boom. It just everything's happening. So if we keep that pace for the rest of the season, like there's no Frog Lady episodes. Oh my god.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Leave her out of this. Okay.
Didn't you say you don't like the Frog Lady?
Yeah. That's the only one I don't watch. Yeah, that's the only episode I don't watch.
All right. Well, thank all you guys for joining on the stream. Thank you guys in the chat for participating. That'll be it for today's Mando Talk, and we'll be back next Thursday at 9 p.m. Bye, guys.
Bye.